think that's for the new teams. Most of us have the old Teams app, so in that we don't have an option of adding anything, uploading anything. So
Mm.
that's why.
Panchika, can you try? Everyone, please switch on the video, okay? Because we need everyone on the video. Yeah, fine. Okay, ma'am, please. Yeah.
So the next presentation is by Pinnacle, the team Pinnacle.
So you can start, Team Pinnacle, please.
I need the presenter.
Can I give the presenter option because I joined from phone?
Yeah. Yeah, you are a presenter right now.
Yeah, got it. One sec. Okay. In today's world, distractions like social media takes up hours of our time. Grasp is here to change that. We believe we can use our time better by turning it into an opportunity to learn. Our mission is to help users switch from mindless scrolling to productive learning using AI driven tools. Grasp makes learning faster, easier, and more engaging. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's pitch for Grasp by Team B Pinnacle AI. As we begin, I'd like to call Panchika to explain the problem.
People are wasting hours on social media, missing out on valuable learning opportunities. Traditional study methods are outdated and ineffective, leaving users frustrated and struggling to retain information. The overwhelming flood of content makes it hard to find what's truly useful, and existing tools often fail to personalize the learning experience. I would like to welcome Jihan for the solution.
Okay.
Jihan,
Solution.
please turn on your camera.
Okay.
Video. Yeah.
Solution. Grasp transforms wasted time and ineffective learning into a powerful, efficient experience. Our solution turns idle moments into productive learning sessions by addressing key challenges head on. We make it easy to convert complex documents into interactive, bite sized learning modules. Ensuring content is digestible and engaging. With AI driven insights, users get personalized support and instant answers, making learning not just more effective but also more enjoyable. Grasp is designed to make learning seamlessly fit into your daily life, turning distractions into valuable opportunities for growth.
Market size and opportunity. The global e-learning market is booming, projected to reach 375 billion by 2026, driven by increasing demand for innovative learning solutions. Within this space, the flashcard and spaced repetition market alone is growing rapidly, with millions of students and professionals seeking more effective study tools. Social media users are primary target audience, number over 4.5 billion worldwide. As more people seek to turn unproductive screen time into meaningful learning, Grasp is perfectly positioned to capture this trend by addressing the gaps in traditional learning methods and capitalizing on the desire for efficient, engaging study tools. Grasp stands to seize a significant share of this expanding market. So that you can continue.
Yeah. Product. Grasp revolutionizes Grasp revolutionizes learning with powerful features designed for maximum efficiency. The app transforms any PDF into smart interactive flashcards. And our advanced AI instantly answers questions about the content, making studying sessions more intuitive. By breaking down complex matters into bite sized modules and employing spaced repetition, GRASP ensures that users retain information longer and more efficiently. Additionally, it offers a personalized learning experience tailored to individual needs and progress. With GRASP, you can turn idle moments into productive learning opportunities, redefining how you absorb and retain knowledge. And you might think this is only for the education sector, but it's also for the corporate side, where you can put in white sheets and also get summaries, put in books and get summaries and ask questions. So it's not only the education sector.
Traction. So, in the first 6 months, we aim to reach 5,000 active users through organic growth strategies like social media outreach, community building, and content marketing. Our focus will be on creating valuable, engaging content to attract the early adopters, particularly students and lifelong learners. We expect 150 premium subscription subscribers in this period, converting from our free user base at a rate of 3%, contributing to our initial revenue. Additionally, our users will generate ad revenue through non-intrusive ads. Our goal is to foster 30% month-over-month user growth as we build a community of loyal users. Early feedback will help us refine and improve the app, ensuring that the user satisfaction remains high and engagement continues to grow.
Team. Let me introduce our amazing team. Panchika writes our story and script. She helps us tell our ideas in a way that everyone can understand and enjoy. Rajat is in charge of getting the word out about grass. He makes sure people know about our app and gets excited about it. Siddharth leads the team and handles all the technical stuff. He makes sure our app works perfectly and solves any tech problem we have. Jihan creates all the fun and useful content for our app. He makes sure we have great materials that help you learn. Together we make sure Grasp is best that it can be.
Competition. In the current market, we have faced competition from platforms like Anki app flashcards, Quizlet, Remnote, ChatPDF, and Humata AI. Anki app flashcards and Quizlet offer traditional flashcards with spaced repetition, but they lack AI-driven capabilities for automated content generation and personalized learning. Remnote Remnote focuses on knowledge management and note taking with spaced repetition. And personally, I've used it, but its learning tools require a lot of manual input, making it less streamlined for quick and automated learning. ChatPDF and Humata AI use AI to answer questions from PDFs, but they don't integrate learning tools such as flashcards or spaced repetition, so limiting their effectiveness as study aids. Grasp uniquely combines all these strengths in one app, but not only do not only offer AI powered PDF conversation and Q&A, but also generate personalized interactive flashcards with spaced repetition. Additionally, we aim to replace social media scrolling with productive bite-sized learning, giving us a strong edge over competitors.
Financial plan. So we start with the revenue model. We will generate revenue using a freemium model with both free and premium tiers. Premium subscription model. So in the free version, we'll have all the basic features and ads. Then the premium subscription will be charging $5 a month or $50 a year for full access to advanced features like AI Q&A, personalized flashcards, and no ads. Second, advertising revenue. Non-paying users will see minimal non-intrusive ads to generate additional income. Then partnerships and bulk licensing. Collaborations with educational institutions and corporations will provide grants to students and employees in bulk licenses at a discounted rate.
Revenue projections for 6 months. User base. We project to have 5,000 active users towards the end of 6 months through initial marketing campaigns and beta testing. Premium conversation. Estimated conversion rate to premium users is 3% of 5,000 users. That's 150 premium users. Revenue from premium subscriptions. Premium subscription, like said earlier, is $5 a month and $50 a year. But we're not looking at the $50 a year. Revenue from premium users would be 150 into $5 a month, and we're only looking at 2 months of revenue because the first 4 months would be in development and we are not going to be generating any revenue. So this will come to $1,500 for the last 2 months of the 6 months that we're going to be running it. That will be 1,25,000. That's ballpark. And then we have ad revenue. Average ad revenue for free users would be 50 cents per month per user. That's about 40 rupees per month per user. Revenue from 4,850 free users would be 4,07,242, and it's 4,850 because 150 is only for premium. Then we have the total revenue for the first 6 months. That's premium subscriptions would be $1,500 in total revenue. Ad revenue would come to about $4,850, and total revenue for the last 2 months of the 6 months that we're going to be running would be $6,350. That's 5,33,194 rupees. So this is still ballpark because there are a lot of variable costs. Expenses projections. Hosting costs, we're looking at around 387 rupees per month, which would come to about 2,322 rupees for the next 6 months. Organic marketing and user acquisition. Since we're focused on organic growth, expenses here would be minimal, mostly related to content creation, community building, and small tools and services you might use. Estimated organic costs would be between 20,000 and 30,000 for 6 months. So total organic cost would come to a range of 20,000 to 30,000. Now, profit and loss. We would be looking at a loss of 20,000 to 30,000 because of no initial investment in the beginning, and this would run for 6 months. With this, we come to the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Team Pinnacle. It was a fantastic presentation. I would really like to appreciate the way you presented this topic. I would really appreciate the entire team for this hard work. Okay.
Thank you.
So first question. So you told that you are going to acquire 5,000 users in the first 6 months.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Am I audible?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So what is your plan to acquire them? What is your go-to-market strategy for acquiring the first, maybe first 1,000 customers?
First 1,000. So we are looking at organic marketing and content creation, right? So for the first 4 months, we are not looking at too many users joining. It's mainly the last 2 months of the 6 months program, right? So first 4 months would have all your app development, your bugs, everything cleared, and also we'll also have users giving out feedback. So we'll make it a lot better, right? So only after the 4th month will we actually start acquiring a lot of customers, and this will mainly be using ads on Instagram and other social media accounts because our market is social media, right? So all these people, while scrolling, if they see our ad, they kind of figure out that we can study using it since our app is based out of scrolling and studying, right? So looking at acquiring more than 1,000 customers would be all through organic marketing and content creation.
Okay. So how will you ensure that these first 1,000 customers are retained, or have you got any plan to retain a certain percentage of customers Any specific
So
plans for that?
we had a plan earlier, which we're not sure about implementing. It is that the first 1,000 to first 2,000 customers who join, we would give them a discount for all the features. That's $5 a month. We would probably give it for 2 or 2.5, right? Or even give them a yearly plan for probably even $10. So that way they're getting a much better offer for the first 1,000, and we would put that up on social media. And also we'll have a good following on social media accounts that will be on Twitter, Threads, and also even Instagram, right? Yeah,
Okay, fine. So you are planning to retain them with a good discount and good
exactly.
features. Okay.
Correct.
So what are the markets that you are going to tap first? Is it India market or the Middle East market or the US and Europe market? What is your plan for that?
So for the Indian market, this actually gets a little pricey because it's 300 rupees a month, which I would say is a lot cheaper than other AI models and other flashcard applications. But since we come with not only the education side, we also look at the corporate side, where people who work in the corporate can use this, especially because of the PDF AI we have, right? So we are actually looking at the US market for now because that is the market where you can actually tap the fastest compared to India. And over there, you can also get a lot more high paying customers. So $5 wouldn't be much for them. And India and other countries wouldn't be the markets we'll be tapping first. It'll be the US.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
So you already described about the competition. Okay.
correct.
So is
Yeah,
there anyone who is doing exactly the same in the market or somewhere near to your product? The product name is Grasp, right? Is
correct.
there any other particular you already? Can you just go back to that competitor slide?
Sure. So
So all yeah.
this we have one
Who is your who
competitor.
is your who is your who is your close competitor? Yeah.
So all of these competitors are not very close to us. Main reason being we actually combine both of them. But there is one app in the market which is very close to what we do. Aisha, you'd like to talk about it?
Yeah. So while we were discussing this idea, we were also searching the competitors, and we found a similar app to ours. It's called Cooker. I didn't research too much on it, but I know it has somewhat similar, really similar ideas to ours. So yeah, uh, we have to upgrade and it's a. Siddharth, would you like to take over?
Adding to that,
Yeah.
so the Cooker is an app which is exactly like our app. What they do is take in a subject, any PDF, and they make flashcards for you. But the only difference is they are paid for models, so you don't find them on the Play Store, but you find them on the App Store, and they're paid for, so you can't access them without paying a certain fee, which is a lot more than $10. So that is one advantage we have. Second advantage is we're looking at two markets, that's the education market and the corporate market, whereas they're only looking at students for now, right? So we look at analyzing PDFs and also using that PDF to create flashcards and scroll through it. So Cooker is the closest competitor to us, but he only takes up, I would say, half of what we do, since we also have the PDF analyzer.
Oh, okay, fine, great.
Yeah.
So that sounds great. And is there any other questions? Any other facilitators? Any questions to ask? Anyone? Okay, fine. So now you have already listed down some pricing strategies, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think how are you going to manage the expense part for the first 6 months? Maybe you are not going to get any users for the first 2 or 3 months,
Correct.
paid users. Okay.
Yes.
So how do you manage the expense? If that is not met, how do you manage the expense? Can you just
So
go to that expense sheet?
yeah.
Yeah.
So looking at expenses, we we have an expense cost of about 20,000 to 30,000 for 6 months overall. So since if we don't have an investment in the first part of the app, we wouldn't we would pay from our own pockets in the beginning. That is for hosting my app on the Play Store and App Store, and even domain name. That's all going to be paid by all of us together. So that will be covered later on. So that will be our loss for the first 4 months, because we are looking at acquiring customers only after the fourth month onwards. So till then, it would be paid by us. But 20,000 to 30,000 is just ballpark for 6 months. But we would be increasing our costs once we actually start making money. Till then, we will keep it as low as possible so that it's easy for us to handle and it's not a very big loss for us.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, great. Okay. And what are your future plans? Actually, this is something. Are you going to? Is this app going to be the complete app for creating the flashcard, or is there any other additional revenue models that you have in mind?
So the revenue model applies to the flashcards and also the PDF analyzer. So looking at your question, the so when you buy the what's the package for $5 a month, it applies to both. And we are mainly looking at flashcards selling a lot more compared to PDF, because we're looking at the education industry a lot more than the corporate side.
Okay, fine. So I think your personal requirement also came in, right? You had the requirement of flashcards
Right.
while
I
you
had
were
to use.
studying, right? Okay,
Correct.
okay, great, fantastic, because you are solving a problem which you encountered. So that's a great thing.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, fine. Any other questions or queries from any other facilitators?
Yeah. What is your marketing strategy for reaching workers and students? And how will you target them as effectively?
So for now, our marketing strategy, we didn't mention it here because we hadn't made a complete version of it. But for now, it is mainly organic marketing and content creation. So since our customers are using social media, since our app is based on scrolling through your flashcards and studying through bite-sized information, our the market we have to tap is on Instagram and TikTok and all that. So for us to get into that, we just need to make organic content there and content creation. We're also looking at ads in these apps, so that because our market is still there. So it's a lot easier compared to other markets, because where we are actually advertising is where the market is. Yeah.
Have you gone through any of the failed companies? Have you gone through the case studies of any of the companies who failed
Um, I have gone through
to
companies who have
stay
failed.
in the market while you were
Not
doing the
in Your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
in the, have you gone through any companies that faced a closure, a shutdown?
So for
Am I
this
audible?
market, yeah, it was
Yeah.
breaking earlier. You're audible now.
Okay, fine. Yeah, please.
Yeah. So we had done a little bit of research on failed companies, but we weren't able to find any in this specific market. One main reason being because of the low costs that occur here, we don't really have to spend a whole lot, so the losses are still minimal. So over here in this market, especially the flashcard market and even AI PDF market, there haven't been any failures as such. So it's a lot easier to understand, because there are very few of them as well. Probably maximum 10 of them are there, especially for flashcards, because there are very few which are very good, and because of low cost, they don't generally go into failure.
Okay. Understood.
So I have a
Yeah.
question.
Okay.
Can I ask?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So do you have
I
any
think
plans?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
anyone, please.
Do you have any plan to add any new features in the future updates?
That's a great question. We were actually thinking of that, and updates would generally come in bug fixes, and we're not looking at adding any new features as such. One reason being, we're trying to capture the market for only flashcards and corporate that's the AI analyzer. So the more features I add, the more vague it becomes, and the harder it becomes for people to understand. So I think once we establish a proper market and once we establish a certain number of customers, we would start adding features because that's what they like. But for now, making it confusing for everyone wouldn't be ideal. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fine. So thank you very much for your idea pitch.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
so it was really a wonderful pitch covering all the aspects of this app, and I think this app is also simple one which you can
Correct.
implement. Okay,
Yeah.
rather than going with all the junk features, you have come up with something which is
Yeah.
feasible. Okay, so I would really appreciate for your teamwork, and I would ask you to proceed because I think you can proceed to the design stage now. So
Okay.
you can work on top of that. So you can start with the design stage. So you can
Okay.
you might have already done some part of that, but just
Yeah.
learn about the design, system design, the UI design, and other parts,
Yeah.
and try to come up with a good design aspect for your app called Grasp.
Perfect.
Okay, so I
We'll
would
do that.
really I would wish you all the best for Team Pinnacle and the Grasp app. Okay, so
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It's been a wonderful experience here. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay,
should we
thank you.
go back to our the room or how does it work?
Yes, you
Do
can
we?
go
Yeah,
back
you
to
will
the
have to.
room. Yes.
Okay.